and welcome back to another episode of Backing the Blades, where today we'll be playing Brighton away and Bournemouth at home, but not in that order because obviously Bournemouth are coming first. So Bournemouth at home and Brighton away. You know what I mean. But yeah, we're back in league action. 4 games in, 4 points on the board. So as you can see, we've played 3 more league games since we were last together. We had games against Palace, which we won, a brace from Sessegnon, who we've moved to left wing, and he's done incredibly well, so he's staying there. We drew 0-0 to Tottenham, which was great, and we lost 1-0 to West Ham. John Lundstrom being sent off in that one, which wasn't great. We then played a Carabao Cup game against Luton Town. We thumped Luton Town in the end at Kenilworth Road, which was great. And we've set up an away trip to Derby County in the 3rd round. So our squad today, and the way we're going to do things, we've changed the formation slightly, as you can see. The 5 at the back just didn't work against Southampton. We changed it for the Palace game to this, and it's done us really well. So it's a 4-1-2-2-1, I would call it. They call it a 4-1-4-1, 4-1-2-2-1, in my opinion. Or even a 4-3-3 if you want to call it that. But we've got 2 wing backs, we've got a deep line playmaker, a box-to-box midfielder and an advanced playmaker, 2 inside forwards and a complete forward in Solomon Rondon. Defensively we're with a really high line, and we're trying to keep the ball as much in their third as possible. We will get caught out, but we've got defenders who are relatively quick and have good physicals. Jack O'Connell, pretty good physicals, and John Egan again as well, pretty good physical stats to be able to run back. And obviously we've got Stevens and Freeman. Sessegnon now doing that winger sort of inside forward role, and he's done it really well recently. So without further ado, let's jump into our game against Bournemouth at home. Hopefully we'll win one of these 2. We're looking, I mean, realistically, we want 4 points. Whether we'll get that, I don't know. Pretty good side. Excuse me. Begovic, Charlie Daniels, Nathan Ake is the man to watch. Lerma, Arta, Ake, Brooks, Fraser, Wilson and King, all very good players. And Begovic very good in the goal. We've had to go with Samir Carruthers in midfield today because of Lundstrom's red card, so not the best thing for us. We have changed the camera angle slightly as well, so I don't know if this is more preferred for some people, but I like this one. It gives us that little bit of a point to look at offsides and stuff. If there's anything contentious, we can see it a little bit easier from this angle. As you can see there, man looked to be offside, and we saw, well, I feel like we saw that a little bit easier. As the ball gets lumped long from Begovic, and how Josh King's been able to take that down. Defensively, we're not brilliant. We're not brilliant anywhere on the pitch, actually, to be honest with you. This season's going to be a very difficult one. The win against Palace, I feel like it could almost have been a fluke. We're not the best side in the world, but Callum Wilson's taken a knock. But as things stand, I mean, Chelsea really struggling. Right down there, they lost 8-1 to Manchester United in their last game. 5 games in, 5 points. We'll definitely take that, and we currently would be 11th. So I mean, that is really good, as we're going to get a little get creative in the old shouts. I love the get creative shout. It seems to get people motivated every time, at least if the players want to play for you. As another highlight going to Bournemouth, as Ryan Fraser's going to keep that in, and Josh King just taps it in at the far post. And they're the Bournemouth fans you see in the corner, loving it. Let's see this on super slow-mo. Harry Arta. This is a great pass over the top. Look at that for a knock. Nice in the slow-mo. It looks brilliant. Even I can't get angry at it. What a pass. Ryan Fraser, really well to keep it in. And I mean, Josh King, if he doesn't score that, real problem. And to be fair to him, he's put it right in the corner, so not really too much we can do about that. We're going to try and inspire the boys to get going, but as things stand, currently 15th in the league. The sides below us, Norwich, Burnley, Villa, Brighton. They're the sides that we want to stay up over. They're the four, in my opinion, that are worse than us or not much better than Sheffield United. Alan Neil has told me to tell them that it's not good enough, so I'm going to listen to him and tell them to show me something else. We're at home. I feel like we should try and come away with something at our own ground, to be honest with you. As, I mean, we need to get a result from our home games. We want this to be a fortress, really. And it hasn't been so far. Rondon has been smashed. That's a red card for Steve Cook. Straight red. That was ridiculous from Steve Cook. That's disgusting. If Rondon gets injured, we are screwed as Duffy! What a header. I can't wait to see this back. Mark Duffy. What a header this is. Stevens with a great cross as well. Whipping one in. Mark Duffy flicks one over Boric. What a header into the top corner that is. 1-1 here at Bramall Lane. Now, what can we do again? John Fleck picking it up in the midfield, finding Rondon. Rondon switching one out to Freeman. This is wonderful football all of a sudden. We've got our tails up. Duffy, Freeman, half away. Fleck! Oh my goodness, he smashed the bar. Oh my goodness, if only that flies in. We've had more efforts on goal as well. We're really dominating this game. Come on, get a goal, get Rondon off, get Billy Sharp on, get him on. What else can we do? Ricky Holmes for Mark Duffy. Sessegnon's not been great. Mark Duffy's had a good game. Going to keep him on. That's our problem. Our bench is very weak. I mean, Sammy Carruthers is starting today. So we probably would take a draw. We'll have Lundstrom back for the Brighton game. They're losing to West Ham. Chelsea have turned it around. Oh, going to be big there. Sharp. Stevens. Oh my goodness. I feel like we can win these sorts of games. Sharp. Holmes. Good football. Fleck. What a talent he is. Look at that for a pass to Freeman. Get it in the box. Don't you dare lose it, Carruthers. Well done. Keep the ball. Look at this. Freeman. What a switch. We love the switch. Stevens, keep it. Keep it. Keep the ball. 89th minute. We get any... Oh, no. We've gone long. Carruthers picks it up. Fleck. Fleck. Oh. Another chance goes begging. It looks like that's going to be it. But I'll tell you what, we'll take that. We'll take that all day long. Other teams around us seem to be losing. We'll take that all day long. It's all over. Bournemouth will take it. We feel like we should have won it. And, I mean, I'm going to give it to Alan Neil. I mean, what a result that is. We'll take that straight into the Brighton game. What a performance. Can't fault them. So we're back for Brighton away. We had a little discussion with the board while we're away. I'm going to find the email. We wanted the wage budget increased, and they said yes. We needed Lundstrom to get a new contract, and we couldn't actually afford it. He's on £4,000 a week, which is peanuts for a Premier League side, a starting midfielder in the Premier League. We've just negotiated a contract for him, £24,000 a week, a £20,000 pay rise. We couldn't actually do that on our current wage budget, but the board had given us £200,000 worth of wage, which is great actually. What we are going to do with that, we're going to look at a couple of out of contract players quickly, see if maybe if there is any. It's going to be too hard to find them all, isn't it? It's too many. Yeah, there's way too many. We're going to see if there's any out of contract players. We'll see that after the video, see what we can do. But Lundstrom is back in the team after his red card against West Ham. strongest lineup we can possibly put out here today against Brighton and Hove Albion. That puts Sammy Carruthers back on the bench, which means we actually have a central midfielder on our bench, ready and waiting to play, which is brilliant. As Brighton and Hove Albion away from home, it's not really an easy game. They've got some good players, Davy Ploper, Pascal Gross, and Done's usually relatively tasty on Football Manager. Let Alan Neil sort out the team talk. Go on, boy. Yeah, that'll do. Get us into this game. It's a big old pitch here at Brighton. It looks a lot bigger than it does in real life. If you've been to Brighton, pitch doesn't look that big at their actual ground, but we're going to try and get something out of today. The problem I think we'll have over the course of this save is players, i.e. Norwood now, they're not going to stay fit. It's going to be a real struggle to keep players fit as Norwood heads one away. It's only as far as Knockout, who finds Izquierdo, Guyton Bong. It's across Pascal Gross, 1-0. Not much you can do about that. Going to skip the replay. Don't need to see it. I mean, Burnley are 3-0 up against Spurs. What am I seeing? What am I seeing? Burnley 3, Spurs 0. Teams that are around us, and obviously these guys as well. Oh my goodness. And again, saved by Butland. Gonna have to demand more from the team. It's not good enough from this side. It really isn't. Demand more. I need more from you. I mean, currently we're a point above the drop. Oh, this is depressing. Brighton are actually overtaking us with this result, which is an absolute killer. Alan Neil, shut up. You're annoying me. You know I know that this isn't good enough. But what can you do with the side you've got? The sun has come out in Brighton. We're by the sea, and the sun has come out. And I mean, I feel like I've got a rain cloud just over my head and all my players, because we're not performing again. I think they're camera shy. I mean, we drew to Tottenham, we beat Palace, we beat Luton, we get on the camera, we draw to Bournemouth again, we dominated, and we're losing this one to Brighton. The players are camera shy. It's as simple as that. They don't like it. They don't like the videos. They don't want to be on the big screen, on the big stage. As Duffy drives forward, Rondon would score that off camera. He would put it, look, he would slide it in, and that's it, it would score. And there would be no utterance of anything else. But because he's on camera, of course he's missed. Duffy, that's a wonderful switch to Norwood. And that's crap. Great. Great. Got to calm down. Got to calm down. Right, they brought on Jahan Bash. We're going to bring on Billy Sharp. Yeah, we're going to bring on Billy Sharp. I mean, we've had one shot on target. We might as well bring on Billy Sharp because he's going to have the same amount of shots as Rondon if he has... What a ball that is. Sessegnon. What a goal. What a ball, Billy Sharp. I knew it. I knew bringing him on was going to be... I'm knocking everything everywhere. Come on! Oh, blooming hell, I've tipped everything over. Oh, God. That's our second shot on target. Unreal. Right, get Carruthers on for Lundstrom. Come on. Want to win this. Going to take it to him. Attacking. Come on. Demand more. Give me more. I would take a draw, though. I mean, I would take a draw. But at the same time... highlight, and that's a great ball by Matt Ryan. And Montoya's driving, and well done, Butland. Why have you? Good Norwood, Billy Sharp, wonderful. Sessegnon, Carruthers, Sammy Carruthers. Oh no! Oh no! Let's not panic. Let's not panic. Carruthers, Stevens, Fleck, Sharp to win it. Norwood, Carruthers, switch. All the way. Freeman, Duffy. Oh! Oh my goodness. No. No. Away. Oh my god. Get it out. Get the ball out of our... Get it out now. Go. Sessignon down the line, please. Whip. Switch. Switch the ball. Freeman. No! That's going to be it. Unless Egan loses. No. Good. Oh my god, so close. But yet so far. Tell you what, we took it to him the last quarter of an hour. And I'm gonna let Alan Neil say that they were really good. Because, yeah, fair enough, they were. The second half, towards the last quarter of the game, sort of 70th minute onwards, really good. Really, really good. Can't fault them there again. As we go 12th in the league, 6 points from 6 games, 2 points ahead of the drop. It looks all right. I mean, we'll obviously go through a few more games. We will look at probably coming back for Burnley and then United. I really don't want to do United, Chelsea, or because that would just be silly. Would be Burnley, United next. We'll have a few games away and then back in. Hopefully we'll be out of the drop, but I'm supposing really you'll have to wait and see.